everyone, it's Suzanne here. Today I'm sharing with you my next layout in the art journal swap that I'm doing with Amira. So to start off, I'm just using some acrylic paint on some white tissue paper. I'm just using 3 colours and using my stamp blocks just to put down the colour on the tissue paper. The reason I'm doing it on tissue paper and not straight into the art journal is because I'm doing 3 pages. One of them is a flip out kind of page and it's quite uneven, so I didn't think it would work very well trying to do it straight to the page. So I decided to use the tissue paper, which will also add a little bit of strength to the art journal as well. So I think it turns out pretty good. I just use pink, orange and a pretty blue colour and just use 3 different blocks and get that stamped on there and dried before I put it onto the page. Okay, so now I'm just using some matte gel medium to stick the finished tissue paper down into the art journal. You can see a few bits of paint there from previous pages that I've done, but that doesn't really matter by the time this is on it. And with the rest of the things that I'm going to add to the page, it's not even very noticeable. So I've just laid it down and roll out as many wrinkles as I can, and then it's left to dry. Okay, so now I'm moving on to the next part, and I've stamped out one of my gorgeous girls. I got this gorgeous girl at a D-stash, and this girl is called On Top of the World. And I'm just using my watercolor pencils to color her up, and then I'm going to cut her out and the birds, and she's going into that middle page of the art journal. Alright, so now the page is dried, I'm doing a bit of stamping. This is just like a post with some greenery climbing up it. Can't see it that well. You can see it better with at the end I've taken some still photographs. So this one causes me quite a problem because it's on that spine of the book, so it really didn't turn out that great, but I do use my artist pick pens to try and fill the post part in, so it turns out okay. So now I'm going to use my black artist pick pen and draw in the wire that the girl is sitting on between those two posts. Here I'm just adding some floral swirl type stamps down the bottom. Now I'm gluing down my gorgeous girl with the matte gel medium, just trying not to get it on her at all. And I also coloured the little birds and cut them out, and I draw their legs on with the artist pick pen. Now I'm adding a little branch to the page because I wanted to add this little bird and a bird cage. So when Amira and I decided to do this swap, we sent each other some die cuts and different things, and Amira sent me a lovely little bird cage and also a whole bunch of lovely sayings, and I was going to use one that said stay wild, but I decided to change that, and I chose the one that says be daring. So here I'm just colouring the bird cage a lovely pewter silver colour with some spray, and I'm going to add that to the branch. So now I'm ready to add my sentiment, and like I said before, I changed it to be daring, and I've just coloured that with the same pencil that I used on the gorgeous girl's dress, and now I'm just giving the page a border with some of my archival ink. Okay, so now I've just got some of my artist pick pens, and I'm just drawing in that post that I couldn't get to stamp because it's right on the spine of the book, and I just retouch a few of the stamped images because they're quite light. So I do that, and here is the finished page, and I had a lot of fun doing that, and I really hope that Amira likes it. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.